So if you guys remember correctly, this is kind of a room, has a big river that's surging through it that's red water, bright as blood. There used to be a stone bridge that crossed here, but now it's gone. There's a rope that's pinioned across the northern side that Dubose had pinioned to the wall that is attached to Chingo, who is holding it taut across the river there. The rope's about 30 feet, if I remember correctly, above the river. And then on the north aspect of the room there in the northeast corner is a fortified gatehouse that you guys can see there. And there's a rusted gate that's kind of in the northeast wall, more on the east northeast wall. That is enormous. I think it was like 15 feet tall and 15 feet wide. You guys had just fought a bunch of Zorns that were in here. They were the rock creatures. I think you killed about 6 of them. And I think that's kind of where you guys were at. I think we essentially stopped combat and then we were right here. Does that sound about right? I think that's about right.
Yeah.
All right. And Tanner found out that the water is wet, I think, so he's probably soaking wet. All right.
He's a bleeding mess.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Yeah, he's covered in blood. All right. What do you guys wanna do or?
We'll have pancakes for dinner. How does that sound?
Sounds good, honey. Hold on. I think they need to come across. I don't know. I guess I can scope them out real quick. We had some doors over here, right?
Yep. Yeah. There's 2 double doors, kind of in the north there. I think you can see them on your map. Right there. So Cormer's gonna shimmy across. I think we said it was 10. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was a speed thing. So if you want to go across fast, just two-handed, I think it was a 15 or a 10, and if you wanted to use feet and hands, it was 5. So to get across.
I can help him go across with the airwalk.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot you have airwalk still. So yeah, if you wanna ferry people across, you could definitely do that. Oh, welcome back. Sorry, Mike. Tanner, I didn't know you were gone. My apologies.
Oh, that's alright.
So I just recapped kind of what the room is, and I think Razik's going to be ferrying people across. I think is what he said.
Sweet.
That's a little loud. There we go. We'll turn that down a little bit. Sorry. So go ahead. You guys can move your tokens around if you want to. All right. So the water is continuing to flow from west to east. You guys see the area in front of you, and looking at it, you see that the entry to the gatehouse is kind of made of some flaking, rusting iron, and there's definitely large hinges that are on each side of the door, and there's a series of glyphs and protective amulets that are inset into the iron. Some of the amulets kind of look like feathers, while others are sort of like mill wheels, similar to what the chandeliers look like at the back place and the other rooms. And you even see what looks appear to be maybe some latches and levers. There's a pretty thick rust to make it difficult to say exactly what the engravings are meant to be, and it seems like some of them are kind of smudged with either black dirt or ashes or almost like a fire type, like they've been burnt or somebody's tried to get in, or fireballs or something like that.
Alright.
Let me channel before we get crazy here.
Okay. Cormer, you're listening to Or just checking things out, or?
Checking to see if this door.
Sorry if the door,
So
nice channel.
my weapon, because my weapon is treated.
So, Cormier, I assume you're kind of checking the door to see if you see anything that looks trapped, I guess?
That's what I'm doing. I'm checking for.
Okay, sounds good. So, as you're looking at the door, both of you are kind of checking it out and looking, and you notice that you see that there's a bunch of levers there, and it definitely looks like it's a trap door. However, the more that you kind of examine it, you notice that a lot of the levers aren't even connected to anything, and it doesn't. It looked like it was trapped, but you're not really sure it is.
Okay, I'm gonna back away.
Okay, sounds good.
Well, let me see if I can disable it. See what the mechanisms do.
Okay.
But you said some of them don't look like they're even connected.
Well, yeah. Initially, when you walked up, you looked at it and you said, "Yeah, these look like levers and traps and things to kind of unlock the door so you don't get trapped." But then you look again, you're like, some of the things aren't connected. There's some levers that have no ropes connected to the end and whatnot. And so you do look at it and you're kind of sort of moving some things and you hear something sort of click in place, kind of inside the door, and all of a sudden one of the wheels, windmill or the mill wheels, one of them kind of turns and another latch kind of pops out of the door itself.
Is this one connected to anything?
So let me see. Go ahead and give me another perception check real quick if you don't mind. So yeah, you look at this one, and this one, it looks like it may have a wire that's connected to it way in the back. You could try to disable this one and see.
Alright.
So you kind of nice. So you kind of pull this lever, and way up top, almost at the top of the door yourself, you hear sort of a large clunk, like something's almost dropped into place. And then as that does that, you see kind of on the opposite door on the other, because you're kind of working on one door, on the other door, you see like one of the hinges sort of moves in just a little bit and exposes a couple more mechanisms that are on that side.
Hell of a deal. All right.
Yeah, it's
Try some of those over there.
alrighty. Go ahead and give me a perception and disable. All right. So you look at this, and this definitely does not appear to be a trap, in your opinion.
All right.
Go ahead and give me another disable. So you kind of push on the area that's there that you feel, and you hear right in the center of the door a loud clink, and the doors slowly kind of open inward. And about 5 feet into this room, you notice that there's an exact same door with the same exact type of mechanisms showing.
Ooh, 71.
What do you guys think?
I think they're trying to get you to lower your guard by repeating doors. There's gonna be a big boom.
I've never been through the hall of many doors.
Sounds like
All
how you
right.
should build
Let me
bases
check
and stuff.
this one out.
Alrighty, so let me see what you got there. So you examine this door, and you see that there's a lot of levers and whatnot. and you notice sort of the same thing, that there's several levels that aren't connected, but you do see one that has this really thin wire that kind of goes through. And this is one of those mill wheels. That's actually one that you would kind of turn almost like a safe, where you'd kind of click it around. And you think you can see exactly what one you kind of got to get it to click off the wire.
All right, let's try stable on that one.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you kind of click it and you see exactly where it goes, and you hear the same thing sort of in the center of the door. You hear a click between the two doors, and the two doors swing open again, and you see another door that has sort of the same type of picture. However, you don't see any mill wheels on this door. It's only levers and buttons.
All right, let me take a gainer at this thing.
Okay. And sort of the same thing as the last door. You see that a lot of the knobs and levers don't have anything that's hooked up, but you notice on right along the bottom of the ground, you see a small pressure plate that's right in front of the door, sort of on the right door. It appears like it probably has something that you could disable.
Yeah, we may need a raspberry. All right, let's try this again. Tinker, tinker. Open sesame.
Yeah, so this one you kind of step on the small little plate that's there, and the same thing happens again. The door sort of swings open, and you see another door, just like the last door. I'm gonna move you up kind of where you were, and you see that this door is very similar. However, this one is covered in mill wheels. There's probably about 50 little knobs and levers all covering this door.
Examine the levers and
Okay.
see if I can perceive which.
Alrighty. So you examine them, and you see several that have several sort of ropes and strings that are kind of behind them, so you're not sure which one really to pull or if they're trapped.
Well, let me try and disable it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, so you're kind of, sort of messing with it, and you see that one definitely looks like it's definitely the one that's going to open up that door. And you kind of pull the lever, and you hear a bunch of clicks and knocking and a whole bunch of stuff throughout the door, and you actually hear some stuff sort of above you as well, kind of almost like a huge mechanism of some sort kind of turning, and the doors slowly start to open up. And as they slowly start to open up, you notice that you see a stone wall that's about 5 feet after this door, which appears to be a dead end.
Well, I'm going to walk out and go, got my part done.
All right, sounds good. So just before you do that, Razik, you see something red sort of moving up the river, kind of coming from the east. Yeah, it's kind of a darker red, almost like almost like an oil slick, if you want to think of it that way.
It's blood in the river.
Heads up, guys.
I'm playing with my Cormer doll.
All right. So as he kind of yells that out to you guys, Tanner, you see this sort of this kind of almost looks like a gelatinous, like blood clotting sort of ooze type thing, kind of sort of reach up and come out of the ground, and literally is kind of right next to you. And as it does that, it sort of has sort of a skull-like appearance to the face that's kind of made in the blood that you see there. Let's go ahead and roll for some initiative. Razik, I had rolled some stealth perceptions for you guys, and you'll have surprise. Everybody else will be kind of before, so you get first action.
I'm actually at 9, Greg. I double clutched it.
Alrighty, so 9 for you. Alrighty, sounds good. Gotcha. Alrighty. Sweet. All right, Razik. So you'll be up first for the surprise. And as this kind of is crawling out of the water, you notice. I mean, you can see how big it is. So it's like the size of a small house as it's finally starting to kind of lift up and sort of come up into the cave and almost completely fills kind of the wall that's there. Gotcha. All right. So Razik moves forward. And it just looks like blood. It's just like this huge oozing body of blood that's kind of moving towards you.
All right. If I can target it.
Oh, sorry, Bose. Let me.
You got higher dexterity than me?
Let me. I'm sorry. I need to reset the combat tracker here. So it's gonna go. It's gonna go up to Cormer. Sorry. What was that, Razik? On your surprise?
It seems to have higher dexterity than me. It goes before me.
It may very well actually. So.
We still got haste and stuff, Greg. So.
Oh, do you really? Is there anything that would have?
Oh yeah, do a short.
Yeah.
Short rest. It would dump it, so you'd have to go through it individually.
Let's see. All right.
Take
Let me.
cycle the rounds real quick. Cycle the rounds till it disappears. You got like 8 rounds in the haste.
Okay, cool. We'll do that. So.
Click the circles. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I just don't want to cheat.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. So we'll put just thanks for picking it up. Appreciate it. There, I put it at 20. That should cancel anything that was low. Okay, thanks, guys. All right, so Cormer, you're up, buddy.
He's gonna kill us.
Oh, look at that. Haste comes right back on.
Oh, never mind.
Go.
Never mind.
Nice. Haste is up.
I'm
Haste
just gonna
is the
move.
word.
Move 5 back. Okay, gotcha.
So this thing is freaking huge.
It is huge. Yep. All right. So let's see. Odd is Razik, even is Tanner. All right, Razik. So it kind of sort of sends out this sort of congealed pseudopod that sort of kind of comes out and tries to wrap kind of right around your leg and kind of hit you with it. So, oh, it's gonna be that kind of night. So he's able to kind of hit you on that leg, and you can feel a little bit of energy kind of come out of you. But you notice out of the are you in your normal shape? Which one is that?
I just shifted to Earth Elemental, so you need to get rid of the medium.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
It doesn't really matter because it doesn't stop anyway. So.
All right, gotcha.
But you need to get rid of the Celestial.
Oh, the Celestial? All right, I'll get rid of it. So, there we go. And then the rest is okay?
Yep.
Okay. And what size are you then? Are you still 5?
Medium.
Medium. Okay, gotcha. So, so you kind of feel it hit you, and a little bit of the dirt and rock kind of falls off your leg, and it immediately looks like it's sort of sending pseudopods kind of in a different direction. All right, you're up. Oh, look at this. Nice. So Razak kind of pounds up against it with his earth elemental arm and kind of knocks some blood into the water, and it sort of floats downstream quickly, one of the clots. And kind of does the same again, and another piece of clot kind of flies off and kind of rolls down the river.
I need to code in my slam, so I'll just skip in the meantime, but I'm missing a slam attack.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Oh, okay.
Do you just want to roll it? Okay. All right. Sounds good. Bose, you're up.
Alright, I'll do a knowledge check because I've never seen anything like this.
No, you haven't.
My weapon stab is starting to get really cluttered.
Okay. So you're going to want to do probably probably a dungeoneering check. Yeah, so you've heard stories about these, but you've never physically seen one. And the stories that you've heard about them is that they lust blood. So that's pretty much what they will go for, and they're renowned to continue to chase things for days to weeks if they know that there's a blood meal that's there. And it seems that if they get blood, they actually get stronger. And you've heard that they have kind of like ooze-like effects. So, but they also are not alive and have been sort of raised from the dead. So they've kind of got some undead traits to them as well.
Alright, I'll share what I know. Hollering out to everybody that they ooze and undead traits, and it's after a blood meal, and it'll chase you to no end.
Perfect.
So we need to end this thing where it is.
But it's not evil, apparently.
Not to your knowledge, no.
It did get affected by the holy.
Right.
Alright, so boom. Alright, my move action and whatnot, I'm gonna trigger my song.
Okay.
And some points here, Ro.
Oh, I actually didn't hit him. Forgot to untarget him.
Oh, did you get him with the
Bard thing,
yeah, that was nice of you. I'll take it off.
It's how I roll. And then is within 30, so that was in there. And I have haste, right? You said?
Yep, you do have haste.
Hall of Heroes by the portal.
Second, and choose 3 then.
Man, look at the high rolls. Holy smokes. Nice job.
1 miss, 2 hits.
One's a crit, I think, right?
Yeah.
Did the crit confirm?
Yeah, crit confirmed.
Nice. There you go.
And,
Nice damage. Holy shit.
and then I was added on that arcane strike, so I was thinking I was just going to do, what does he? Well, I'm gonna try electricity damage on it. So
Okay.
working on it, but
All right. There you go.
and second strike.
Nice. So, you kind of you fire your arrows, and arrows kind of explode into some electricity, and quite a bit of it kind of flies off and sort of floats down the river as well. It still has the same size, kind of fills in, but there's now holes kind of all throughout the shape of it.
Woohoo! I made a holy mess of it.
Literally. All right, Carl.
Carl for the win.
Right. Clean up.
Let me finish my other attack.
Sure, no problem. This is your slam? Okay, cool. Nice.
I don't 5-footed.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. Okay.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Oh no, it went before me, didn't it? Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yep.
You can jump past Chingo. His job is to hold the rope, and he really ain't much else he can do.
No.
He needs the rope to be,
You're right, exactly. I'll skip right by him. All right, so Carl really kind of swings a bunch of times, but unfortunately is not able to hit it as it kind of goes back and forth.
We hasted.
Yep. There he goes. Finally, though, he gets a talon in there. Nice. So kind of as Carl hits that last hit, let's see.
I'm missing an attack then.
Did you get your attack in? There you go. Did you miss an attack earlier?
I forgot we were hasted. So
Okay, gotcha.
I was missing an attack.
All right, gotcha. So, Tanner, as you're about ready to do your move, you see on the ceiling of the actual cave, just above where he's at, you see another one of these blood clot things sort of climbing across the ceiling, kind of coming up and heading into your direction, kind of almost right above him. You can see him there, so he's going to be kind of overlaid on him there, but he's sort of on the ceiling, sort of slipping around.
Just as big, huh?
Just as big. So yeah, you can see kind of where the light is kind of shining through. You can see that he kind of extends down that northeastern sort of river passageway, and I'll open that up a little bit more since you guys are closer to it. And the river there doesn't seem to be moving quite as fast as it is going to the southwest. So.
So he's within 30 of me then, huh?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna channel energy at these two.
Alrighty.
Raising my flask.
Okay.
Negative energy.
Alrighty.
Or whatever it is, my damage one.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they both fail, so full damage. All right, so one of them is dead, so it kind of, sort of blood splatters everywhere and kind of plasters against the wall and whatnot, and it most of it floats down the river.
Okay. I'm hasted, but I don't think I get anything other than attack, just move range and melee. So I'll back up.
Alrighty, sounds good.
I'll
Gotcha.
move to there and see if I can see anything further down.
All right, sounds good. So he was actually on the ceiling. I just had him moved over because he was there. All right, gotcha. Razik, you're gonna go into the river.
I forgot I was airwalk, so I can walk on there instead of the.
All right, I gotcha. I see what you're saying. All right, so Tanner, you can see kind of down the river that it sort of kind of makes a turn there, and you can see it kind of turning down. But the river's quite swift, and it's kind of going almost in a downhill type of movement there. And the other one appears to be just sort of level.
Okay.
Actually, no, it looks a little downhill as well. They both are going downhill. Sorry, just slightly.
I don't see any more of these dudes, though. Huh?
No, not that you can see from the southwest. Nope. Alrighty, Cormier, you're up, buddy.
I'm going to burn my last.
All right, your electrical ray sounds good.
One's a crit out of those, right?
I was trying to see. Yeah, I don't know if it applies for spell attacks, though, does it? Can't remember.
I have no idea, really.
Well, I'll tell you what, it won't matter because they're immune to crits, so.
Bastards.
Yeah, that's why Bose's damage all was pretty low, considering his magic, all his crits. Nice. Look at you with the electrical rays. Holy crap.
Five.
All right, Razik. This will be over quick. I can see that. So it's like a bloodbath. I mean, there's like literally like blood clots flying everywhere, and it's kind of now dripping from the ceiling onto the floor and whatnot. So yeah, all right, strong work.